For both the Alice as well as the Lapu, it's more about diving the backline. Lapu is more of a kill threat, and Alice is really about the disruption. But now Vinuya already jumping forward. It looks like Hawk is able to get onto Pabico. It looks like Nepomuceno is able to grab the turtle, but Adrian goes in, able to get two. De La Cruz tries to get out, same as Kayum. Kayum survives, but Adrian gets a kill onto De La Cruz, already forcing out the flicker from Vinuya.
A lot of wins.
Difference team, Philippines equalizes by stealing camps here and there. De La Cruz forced to move forward, able to get a kill onto Hawk. Vinuya able to follow up, and now Kayum tries to get a return. De La Cruz uses the flicker, gets away.
Sandwalk, quick. Oh, throw of ruin by Adrian. In comes De La Cruz, cannot save Pabico. Quick sand guard, held first, and then a rampaging sandstorm. Stun onto Elton. Elton dashing away. Elton might survive. Soriano now, pressure on him, shadow kill by Hawk, a stun underneath the tier 1 down bottom, Adrian, the sustain, Elton goes, Nepomuceno takes another, Kayum falls.
Yep, and all by the...
Even if she wins that lane.
Yeah, and winning lane is very subjective there because Alice really does not have kill pressure over fighters and tanks. All she really do is just disrupt over to the back line and hoping for your carry to do the work.
Here comes Vinuya, got 3 on him. De La Cruz jumps in with the rampaging sandstorm. Pabico waiting for the final moment. Gets a lot of damage on him, flickers on out. Nepomuceno takes the turtle. Elton taken down by Vinuya. Hazik falls to Soriano. Gets a double, Hawk falls. Idrin in the back line takes down Pabico. Takes a while to go down. Gleam on out, making Team Philippines work for this kill. Surviving just a little longer. Soriano misses with that hit. Going through these turrets might be an execute, but De La Cruz still scores.
That's the correct thing. And then eventually they'll be at least in terms of items, at an even pace. Hawk getting the support of Team Malaysia, making it so that he doesn't lose by that much. But hold on, quick engage by De La Cruz. Looks like Hazik is able to get that kill, but Team Philippines, they really just want to get this mid turret. And look at Adrian, forces Pabico to use his dash away. Nepomuceno is low. Hazik wants to go for the kill. Nepomuceno trying to get away. Level 13 here, might get caught. Hawk is not able to do it. Nepomuceno gets away, and Vinuya is there onto Adrian. Nowhere to go. Killing spree for Soriano. Block for Pabico.
De La Cruz here, acting as a shield from minute 0. 3 kills, that's actually more than you can ask for. Rampaging Sandstorm, point blank. De La Cruz falls, in comes Idrin. Kayum gives a stack over to Soriano. And Soriano gets caught out, Hawk with a shutdown. Elton holding on, gets a sustain. Nepomuceno on man-to-man defense, gets taken down. Hazik falls as well, 2 for 3. Team Malaysia in the lower quarter in about a minute. Not a single turret taken down by Malaysia. Lafel, where do you think Malaysia can find space to get the map back? Because that is where they own it. Elton with the I'm offended. Soriano very low. Heals up via the spell vamp. Kayum bites it. Elton now the next up on the dock. Hazik falls. Pabico with the dive. Idrin gleams on out of here. Nepomuceno on him. Nepomuceno looks to finish the job. Not underneath the tier 3. An effort to push tier 2.
Yeah, valiant effort, but one of the biggest game changer there was De La Cruz with that Blade of Heptases. Way too much damage on the Team Malaysia. Hawk trying his very best to defend here. Ogi shadow kill onto Soriano as well as the waves. Able to get out of there for now. And Adrian hits onto tree. Vinuya gets the kill. And on the minions, marching on in. Elton flying, gets onto Pabico. Hawk secures the kill. Kayum all the way in the back. Elton still surviving with a spell vamp.
Massive combo on there. Don't run Wolf King, holding them down but not taking care of the minion waves. They do take down Pabico. De La Cruz follows up. It's all just Hawk left. Nepomuceno finds him. That's the wipeout. Soriano with the shutdown. About what was almost a little oopski.
Yeah.
In mid, Team Philippines gaining control, but it's Malaysia who's first to the turtle.
Kayum gonna be scouting here. Pabico knows Kayum is there. Traction pulse onto De La Cruz, taking a lot of damage, but Nepomuceno is there. Hawk has no more HP. Adrian gets first blood, but this turtle is gonna get taken by Nepomuceno, and all the while Hawk gets taken down by De La Cruz. Kayum is there, same as Elton with a huge I'm offended as well as Don't Run Away Wolf King. Vinuya gets taken down as well, but Soriano is here to clean up. Flickers on out of there. Hazik tries to get a kill, and now it's 1v1. Soriano wins it out.
Kill 1 with the kill.
Turtle spawns.
Turtle already up. Hawk, knowing the taste of what it's like to not have any farm, goes for a small camp, and then will eventually rotate. Kayum clearing out these brushes. That's a for ruin going in, not able to stop Nepomuceno from securing. Phantom execution on out. Vinuya taking a lot of damage, reducing a lot of it too amongst the 4 members of Team Malaysia. Gets taken down. Idrin traded out for Soriano with a kill. Elton backing on out.
Team Philippines will take that trade, getting the turtle for their EXP. But I feel like Hawk, as long as he doesn't die, he is pretty happy with that. Nepomuceno goes forward, and Bobby goes to the side. They want Hazik, they want Elton, but Kayum is there. Hazik gets taken down, and now Kayum wants to get Soriano. Gets the wrong basic attack. Elton gets away, but a dog. Level 9 for Nepomuceno. Not as bad as game number 1, but still, there is a lead.
And the map is looking much, much better. Ejector onto Kayum. Kayum flickers on out. Half health, almost immediately. Feathered airstrike. Hawk goes in and goes out just as quickly. Pabico is monstrous with this feathered airstrike. This is doing, not just the Hawk, but also Team Malaysia, is they're denying the engagement. In goes Vinuya. Look at the back line. Kayum takes a good amount of hits. Soriano gets the kill. Pabico with the feathered airstrike. Hazik bites it. Elton 2. Idrin between 4. Shadow kill by Hawk. Quad Shadow 1 through another kill for Soriano. Idrin, the only survivor. Team Malaysia in shambles.
Number 1, De La Cruz. He is not aiming for Hawk, he's aiming for Kayum, making sure that this Hilda does not get onto Nepomuceno, Vinuya, or even Soriano. So a different way to play here for sure.
Whoa! The combo between the far side and the jawhead. Idrin didn't even get to use his ult there. Pabico falls. Hawk gets out of there. Kayum is down. One more for Soriano. Triple kill on this Granger. Hazik just trying to push back that wave, and Nepomuceno finds his friend in Hawk. Hazik falls. It's a wipeout.
And a maniac for Soriano. And with this wipeout, this should be Team Philippines closing out game number 2 here. Idrin has respawned, but don't think he can do much. Jawhead, ejector, unable to get it, but Team Soriano is there to back him up, making sure that he is safe getting this orange buff. Kayum just trying to slow it down, but probably not going to go for a steal.
Nepomuceno holding on to that retribution, pushing Kayum out. Elton charging up a falling star moon. Nepomuceno gets taken out. Did not expect the Esmeralda to be sitting in that brush.
What they did was just to force out Team Philippines to use all their major ults so that they can contest this turtle comfortably. Right now, Vinuya does have that war axe, so able to do quite a lot here. Hazi goes in, damage, secures the turtle. Vinuya all alone, able to ult 4 members of Team Malaysia, but Adrian against his second kill is comfortable being all alone in his lane, not even rotating. Elton jumps in, Nepomuceno is dangerously low. AOG pops, hits onto Danish, and Elton is on to Pabico. De La Cruz secures the kill over to Danish. Elton is all alone going up against 3 members of Team Philippines, able to get out of there. Looks like it's gonna stay possible because Danish is at level 14, should get level 15 very, very soon. Elton doing his very best to zone everyone away. Pabico looks like he is caught there. And Team Malaysia tries to secure this kill. Pabico almost gets taken down, but with that revitalized Kayum with an amazing wall. Elton able to take down Pabico. Vinuya tries to escape, uses the flicker. Elton jumps back in, all in an effort to make sure that Team
Chef Sanji Pabico bullied like that.
Well, Nepomuceno here is all alone against 5 members of Team Malaysia. Has to get out. And look at this, Nepomuceno gets taken down by Danish. Vinuya is all alone. Kayum hits it on 3. Big tech charge from Team Malaysia. Double kill for Elton, take down Pabico. And this might be a wipeout. Team Malaysia wipes out Team Philippines.
What turret? Team Malaysia have garnered
the holy shields at mid. Nepomuceno is going to be one of the main ways, him and Pabico, to clear out the lanes. So goes forward, tries to get onto Idrin, deals quite a lot of damage, but now he is all alone. Soriano is gonna provide some backup, and Kayum charges in, finds Soriano. Kayum tanks the turret, gets taken down by Pabico. Elton, AOG onto Elton. Elton is okay with dying here, but it is taking quite a while. Jumps in! How is he gonna die?
Elton.
Someone do something!
Is playing to the margins of this map. He's denying the extra firepower coming in from that base. And Team Philippines gets a successful defense, but at what cost? In comes Pabico, flickering forward, looking for Hazik. Now Idrin gonna punish the chef. Pabico with a fair dare strike, only one salvo, gets popped by Idrin.
Making sure that Team Philippines does not contest. Pabico, wings by wings. AOG does not hit, actually does hit onto Elton, might get taken down here. Elton trying to get away.
Wow.
Looks like he will. Qayyum is standing there trying to get the attention of everyone. And now look at that wall. Still gets onto Soriano. Soriano getting the backup, but Idrin is there. Soriano is still surviving. Shut down. Soriano gets the kill. Danish, is this a mistake by Team Malaysia, committing just a little bit too much? Qayyum still survives, but Vinuya jumps in, gets a kill. Team Malaysia might have bit them more than they can chew. Hazik tries to get away, but De La Cruz is there, gets a kill. Team Philippines are doing it.
It's just Danish left, and he gets popped here. The Terizla gets denied his hits with the winner crown. Danish with the freeze denies the wipeout. Top lane shenanigans, which is something Team Malaysia should be thankful for. The fact that it happened this early on, and with the map clearly on their side, feather air strike, compromising Danish, forced to surge on out of there. Soriano wailing away, a little too close for comfort. Point blank gets hit with a tech charge. Defensive AOG. Malaysia still asserting dominance.
Yeah, able to get for them, because this is as close as they got to taking a game. Like losing this one, giving match point. Team Malaysia really got to lock in. They really got to calm down.
Elton distracting De La Cruz from the main front line. And Pumoseno dashing on through. Lord here at the 10th. It's Elton Pumoseno with the secure. Down goes Hazik. And Qayyum trying to push back Vinuya. He's not going to have any of it. Elton gets taken down by Soriano. Idrin versus 3. Make that 4. In comes the Pumoseno. Soriano gets a double. Stacks for kill 1. Danish moves on 4th. Qayyum hidden into brush. Can he get out of here?
Ooh.
Catches De La Cruz. Soul Surge out. There's the freeze. AOG gets the go ahead and Sever not gonna save him. And the Surge gets hit by Soriano. Another stack. It's just Qayyum left.
That play was on Vinuya. Able to get the ult onto Danish. And Team Philippines, they're in the base of Team Malaysia.
Feathered air strike, answered with a tech charge. Massive traction pulse. Qayyum falls, Hazik barely survives. The waves get wiped out. Team Malaysia say, not just yet.
And now Team Philippines, they're in the lead with 2,000 gold. The Lord marches in. Elton got to make sure that he doesn't die here. Same as Hazik. Hazik almost got taken down by Nepomuceno. Malaysia, Elton trying his best to pull the Lord away. Idrin is at the front, dealing a lot of damage. Feather S right, Idrin has to go back. AOG in. Team Philippines, they want to end the game now.
They are on it. The Lord still standing. De La Cruz gets taken down. Minions from Team Malaysia are still here. Elton gets taken out. The Lord taken care of. Massive siege minion from the bottom. Danish at half health. Hazik and Idrin hold the
Piano skilled up. They have the advantage when it comes to the damage. Vinuya finds Elton. Elton has to get away, and Elton might get taken down. Idrin jumps onto Pabico, flickers forward. Pabico is out. Vinuya chases Hazik. Vinuya way too much damage onto Hazik. Nepomuceno gets onto Idrin. Soriano getting chased by Danish. Vinuya gets Hazik, so now the main damage dealers from Team Malaysia, including Danish, has been taken down. Team Philippines, they might end this.
Vinuya in the back line, playing 1v3, finally takes down Elton. Qayyum with the flicker, putting up the rampart, gets jumped on by De La Cruz. It's a wipeout, the waves crashing in. Team Philippines again.